precious child, come close now. I see you scrolling, clicking, moving from one thing to the next, searching for something that will finally make the ache stop. But I am already here. I have been waiting quietly while your heart broke in 100 silent places. I watched you and no one else did. When you cried in the bathroom with the door locked. When you smiled at work but felt like falling apart inside. When you lay in your bed, eyes open in the dark, wondering if anyone really sees you, really loves you, really cares. I do. I always have. You may not feel me right now, but I have never taken my eyes off of you, not even for a second. Do not click away, my child. Do not scroll past my voice, because what I have to tell you today right now may just save your life. There are people around you who wear smiles like masks. I see the ones who pretend to care but secretly celebrate your weakness. Yes, even the one you trust most, the one who should protect your heart, is quietly waiting for your fall, your failure, your funeral. You feel it deep inside, do not you? That unease you cannot explain, that sense that someone near you wants you gone. Not just out of their life, but out of this world. But I say no. I say enough. I say you will live and not die. I did not create you to be broken forever. I did not knit you together in your mother's womb just to have you unravel at the hands of people who never valued your soul. I made you in my image. I spoke purpose into your bones before anyone had the chance to reject you. I named you mine long before anyone ever tried to use you, betray you, or discard you. You are not here by accident. You are not breathing right now just because your lungs still work. You are breathing because I commanded life into you this morning, and I am not finished with your story. I know what they said. I know the lies. I heard every word they whispered behind your back, and I felt the sting in your spirit when you pretended it did not hurt. But my child, you do not have to carry that pain alone. Let me have it. Let me hold what is too heavy for you. I am strong enough to carry both you and your sorrow. I am gentle enough to heal what they shattered. I am holy enough to make even your deepest wounds sacred. Dear child, when you support this channel by clicking the thanks button, you are not just giving. You are opening the door for me to move more deeply in your life. And as you give, I will come to you, bring light into your darkness, and save you from the weight you have been carrying. You have wondered if it would be better to disappear. You have thought, no one would notice if you never woke up tomorrow. But I would. I would notice. I would cry. I would feel the absence of your voice, your laugh, your light. Because to me, you are not just another soul. You are my beloved. You are the one I left heaven to rescue. You are the one I died for. Not because you were perfect, but because you are worth it. Yes, even with the doubts, even with the scars, even with the sins and the shame, I chose the nails for you. I want you to stop comparing your journey to others who only show their real. You do not see their battles. You do not know their midnight tears. But I do, and I see yours too. I see how you try to stay strong for everyone else. I see how you silence your own needs just to keep the peace. I see how you keep giving love to people who only take, and take again, until there is nothing left. But I am here now asking you to stop. Rest in me. Let me refill what has been drained. Let me love you the way no one else has. You do not have to earn my love. You do not have to fix yourself first. You just have to come. Just come to me as you are. Messy, unsure, afraid, numb, even full of doubt. I can take it all. I want it all. Nothing you bring to me will make me run away. I have already seen your worst and I still call you my own. I still want you near. My child, lift your head. You are not forgotten. Heaven knows your name. I have assigned angels to your side when you did not even realize you were in danger. There were accidents that never happened, breakdowns that never came, disasters that passed by because I stood between you and the enemy. Not because you asked, but because I love you that much. You felt betrayed, and I understand betrayal. I was kissed by the one who sold me out. I was denied by the ones who promised to stand beside me. I was mocked, beaten, abandoned, and nailed to a cross while the world laughed. So, yes, I understand your pain more than anyone else ever could. But here is the truth. The cross was not the end of my story, and neither is this the end of yours. You will rise again. You will walk out of this darkness stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. I will use what hurt you to help others heal. I will turn your mourning into dancing, your tears into testimony. But you must trust me, not just when it is easy, not just when you feel good. Trust me even when it hurts, even when I am silent, even when it seems like nothing is changing. That is when I am working the most. Do not be afraid. I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. When others walk away, I will draw even closer. When they turn their backs, I will open my arms. When they throw stones, I will be your shield. When they wish for your end, I will declare a new beginning. So take a breath, my beloved, wipe your tears. You are not alone. You are not unloved. You are not abandoned. You are mine. And I will carry you through this storm because I still have plans for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope. This world may shake, but my love for you will never be moved. I promise. Now come sit with me for a while. Let my peace calm your storm. Let my words fill your soul. I am not going anywhere. I am right here, always waiting, always loving, always fighting for you. I am Jesus. And you, my child, are the reason I gave it all. Listen closely. You need to hear this. Not later, not tomorrow, but now, because you have been carrying a weight in your chest that feels like it is crushing the breath out of your body. You have been trying to pretend you are okay, trying to make sense of why they changed, why the ones who used to smile when they saw you now barely look your way, why the messages stopped. Why do the conversations feel forced? Why the warmth turned cold? And why the love that once wrapped around you like a blanket now feels like it never existed at all? They do not love you anymore, and I know that feels like dying. You did not imagine the connection. You did not make up the bond. There was something real there once, and it hurts, does not it? To know that something that felt eternal to you was temporary to them. They said forever. They said always. They said, nothing could ever change this. But something changed, and it was not you. You gave, and you gave, and you gave. You opened your soul like a door with no locks. You showed them your fears, your flaws, your heart. You did not hold back, and still they drifted. Not all at once, slowly, quietly, does suddenly that you could not even tell when it started. But now you can feel it in everything. In the way their voice sounds more distant, in how their words do not match their eyes anymore, in how they avoid the silence, avoid the depth, avoid you. They do not say it out loud, but it is there. You can sense it in your bones. They do not love you the way they used to, or maybe they never truly did, not in the way you hoped. And now you are left wondering if you were ever enough, if you meant anything at all, if the memories you hold sacred are just disposable to them. But hear me now, you are not the problem. I saw it all. Every late-night text where you poured your heart out and waited hours for a half-hearted reply. Every time you convince yourself to stay calm, stay quiet, stay small, just to keep the peace. Every time you prayed that today they would look at you the way they used to. And I know how it shattered you when they did not. When they looked through you like you were invisible. When their affection turned into obligation, when their presence felt more like absence with a face. I know what you are thinking. What did I do wrong? You are replaying everything, every word you said, every decision you made. You are tearing yourself apart, trying to find the moment they stopped loving you. But let me tell you something sacred and true. Love that is real does not vanish like smoke. It does not walk away when things get uncomfortable. It does not give up when the feelings fade. That kind of love, that is not love at all. They stop loving you, but that does not mean you are unlovable. I know that right now it feels like something inside you is bleeding. You feel like a ghost in your own story, like someone turned off the light and left you in a room full of memories. But you are still alive. You are still worthy. You are still here. And what they chose to abandon, I choose to heal, because you do not need love that turns cold the moment it is no longer convenient. You do not need people who only stay when you are easy to handle. You do not need a connection that costs you your peace, your joy, your identity. That is not love. That is control. That is ego. That is performance. And you were not born to perform for anyone's temporary approval. I am not asking you to harden your heart. I am not asking you to hate them. I am asking you to release them. Stop holding on to people who have already let go of you. Stop rereading the last message, hoping it will say something different. Stop walking through fires just to prove you are still worth saving. You do not need to prove your worth to someone who already decided to stop seeing it. Let them go. Mourn it. Grieve it. Feel every ounce of the sadness, the betrayal, the confusion. Cry if you need to. Scream if you must. But do not stay there forever, because I have more for you, more than empty conversations, more than one-sided loyalty, more than love that comes with conditions and quiet cruelty. I have real love for you, love that does not give up, does not fade, does not lie. I am not them. I do not fall in and out of love with you depending on how useful or convenient you are. I do not love you only when you are strong or happy or doing everything right. I love you when you are breaking. I love you when you are messy. I love you when you have nothing left to give. My love does not flinch at your darkness. It does not run when things get heavy. It stays. I stay. They stopped loving you. That is true. But that is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your freedom. You have been tying your value to Clear's throat. How tightly they held you, how long they stayed, how often they chose you. But now it is time to learn how to live unchosen by them and still chosen by me. It is time to learn that their withdrawal was not your failure. It was your release. It was me protecting you from a love that would have drained you dry. It was me pulling you back from people who only wanted a piece of you, but not all of you. It was me making space. So much space for something deeper, true or eternal. So take this pain and bring it to me. Do not numb it. Do not run from it. Lay it down right here. Let me hold it. Let me show you how even heartbreak can bloom into healing. Let me show you how rejection can become redirection. Let me show you that the ending of that relationship, that friendship, that connection, that it was not a loss. It was a rescue. You do not need their permission to heal. You do not need their apology to move forward. You do not need them to come back and say, I still love you, just so you can feel whole again. You are already whole in me. And as for them, yes, I know. I know you still love them. I know part of you wishes they would change, realize what they lost, come running back. But what if I am telling you that what is ahead is so much better than what you are begging me to restore? What if what I have for you does not just look like love? It feels like love, acts like love is love. What if the letting go is where the real blessing begins? They do not love you anymore, but I still do, and I always will. That has not changed, and it never will. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You opened your doors to them. You did not just offer help. You offered yourself, your space, your time, your money, your peace. You gave without holding anything back, because that is who you are. You believed the relationship was built on trust, on loyalty, on shared purpose. But behind the smiles, behind the conversations, behind the thank yous and empty compliments, there was a plan, and it did not include your future. It only included what they could take from you before they walked away. They came close, but not because they loved you, not because they cared about your soul, not because they wanted to walk this journey with you. They came close because you had something they wanted, something they could not earn themselves, something they could not build without using your foundation. And now their intentions are becoming clearer with every passing day. The warmth in their voice has cooled. The things they once praised you for, they now criticize. The gratitude has faded. Now it is an entitlement. They want the house, the land, the assets, the inheritance. They want the fruits of your labor without planting the seeds, without watering the soil, without enduring the storms that you did. They want to reap where they never sowed. They want what you bled for, cried for, prayed for, without acknowledging the sacrifice behind it. And they want it without you. That is the plan. Take what is valuable and then disappear. Before they ever smiled in your face, before they made their promises, before they started building false trust, I saw the condition of their heart. I knew what they were after. I watched as they studied your patterns, learned your weaknesses, and calculated your generosity. They saw you as a target, not a person. You were an opportunity to them, not a covenant. They did not come to love. They came to leverage, and you feel it now, do not you? That quiet betrayal, that heaviness in your gut, that sinking realization that you were not loved, you were used. But I want you to know this. They may have touched your things, but they can never take your calling. They may reach for your property, but they cannot steal your purpose. What I have placed on your life is not tied to a deed or a title. It is eternal. And I will not let them win. I am the God who sees injustice. I am the one who watches every secret motive, every quiet scheme, every hidden conversation, and I keep perfect records. Nothing escapes me, not the manipulation, not the lies, not the signatures made in shadows, not the documents twisted to serve greed. They may fool others. They may deceive the courts. They may even make you feel powerless in your own home, but they will not escape my judgment. What they try to build through deception will not last. What they steal will become their burden, and what they plan to profit from will rot in their hands. You are not alone in this. I stood beside you when they first knocked on your door. I stood beside you when you shared your table, offered your bed, made space in your world. I stood beside you when you noticed things changing, when their gratitude dried up, when their loyalty faded, when their eyes stopped seeing you and started seeing your possessions. And I stand beside you now, ready to protect what is yours. Not just the material things, but your dignity, your name, your peace. You were generous. You were sincere. You gave out of love. That does not make you foolish. That makes you faithful. But now it is time to guard what I have given you. It is time to shut the doors that were once open wide. It is time to stop explaining yourself to people who never had good intentions. It is time to stop negotiating with those who only see you as a means to an end. They may try to guilt you. They may say you have changed. They may accuse you of turning your back. But you are not the one who walked away from the truth. They are. They walked away the moment they chose greed over gratitude. The moment they started plotting in secret. The moment they decided that your worth was measured by what they could gain from you. Do not let their words confuse you. Do not let their fake tears weaken you. Stand firm. They may talk about family. They may quote scripture. They may pretend to be innocent. But I know the difference between a heart that repents and a heart that manipulates. And I will defend you. You have been afraid of what might happen if they succeed. Afraid you will lose everything you built. Afraid they will turn others against you. Afraid of the silence that comes when everyone believes their lies. But I want you to know this. I am your witness. I am your defender. I am the judge who sees all things clearly. You do not need to retaliate. You do not need to explain yourself to everyone. You do not need to prove your integrity to those who never truly saw it in the first place. I will fight for you. I know you feel weary. You have lost sleep. You have paced the floor. You have imagined 100 worst-case scenarios. You have cried out wondering why someone you trusted could be so cold, so calculated. But do not let this make you bitter. Let it make you wise. Let it make you stronger. Let it push you closer to me. What they plan for evil, I will turn for good. What they try to strip from you, I will multiply. They may walk away with something that looks like victory, but what they take will never have my blessing, because I do not bless theft. I do not bless betrayal. I do not honor manipulation, but I do honor faithfulness. I do restore what has been lost, and I do elevate those who stay pure in a corrupt world. Your name matters to me. Your legacy matters to me. Your voice, your tears, your sacrifice. I have not forgotten a single detail, and while they are busy trying to claim what is not rightfully theirs, I am preparing something for you that no one can take. Land they will never find. Favor they cannot replicate. Peace that confuses those who plotted against you. So breathe. This is not the end of your story. It is just the moment when I draw the line between what is holy and what is false. Between what is yours and what was never meant to stay. Let them walk away. Let them pack their things. Let them take the pieces they think will satisfy them. They are not walking into a blessing. They are walking into consequence. But you are walking into restoration. They do not want you anymore, and you can feel it. No one needed to say it out loud. It is already written between every delayed reply, every heavy silence, every cold glance that used to be warm. It is in the way they no longer ask how you are doing. It is in the absence of excitement when you walk in the room. It is in how they include everyone but you, how your name does not come up anymore, how your presence has become inconvenient. You are not imagining it. You are not being too sensitive. The truth is they are done with you. Not because you failed them, not because you changed, but because you no longer serve the version of their story where they benefit. They want to get rid of you. You have become a reminder of something they do not want to face. Maybe it is your light. Maybe it is your honesty. Maybe it is your resilience. How you keep standing when they expect you to collapse. Or maybe you were never meant to be part of their plan long term. Maybe you were only ever a temporary tool in their eyes, a bridge, a convenience, a resource, something to use up quietly before discarding without guilt. They will not say it to your face, but they have already had the conversations behind your back. They have rehearsed the exit. They have calculated how to push you away while looking innocent. And now you are feeling that cold pull, that subtle exile. You were once needed, but now you are a problem to be managed, an inconvenience to be tolerated, or worse, a threat to be silenced. They want to move on without you, and they hope you will not make it messy. But I saw it coming long before you did. I watched as they started shrinking the space they once gave you. I watched as they celebrated others, but stayed silent about their victories. I heard the fake laughs. I heard the sighs behind closed Clear's throat doors when your name came up. They think no one knows. They think they have hidden it well, but nothing is hidden from me. And what they whispered in the dark, I will expose in the light. What they tried to bury, I will uncover. Not to shame them, but to show you the truth you have been too kind to admit. You did not deserve this. You gave loyalty. You gave love. You were consistent. You stayed when others walked away. You defended them when others gossiped. You prayed for them when they did not know it. You carried weight they never even saw. And now that your strength has been spent, now that your light is dim from exhaustion, they want to walk away. They want to leave you behind as if you were just a season, something to remember briefly and forget conveniently. But you are not disposable. You were not created to be tolerated or passed over. You are not an accident in someone else's journey. You are not a name to be erased. I made you with intention, with purpose, with eternal value. Their rejection does not define you. Their silence is not the measure of your worth. Their discomfort around your presence is not your shame to carry. You have asked me why this is happening. You have begged for clarity, for peace, for one honest conversation that never comes. But hear me, I am not confused about you. I know exactly who you are. I know what you have carried, and I know how you have handled this heartbreak with more grace than most people would in your shoes. You could have exploded. You could have fought back, but you held your tongue. You could have exposed them, but you chose silence, and I will honor that. I will honor the restraint you showed when they tried to provoke you. I will honor the integrity you showed when they manipulated the story. I will honor the faith you kept when the easy option was bitterness. I will lift you up not in secret but publicly, because I want everyone who doubted your value to see that I never did. Let them go. They have already gone in their heart. Their minds have moved on. Their loyalty was never planted deep enough to weather this season. That is not your fault. Stop holding the pieces of a relationship they already shattered. Stop trying to reignite what they have chosen to smother. Stop breaking your own heart by trying to fit into a space that no longer welcomes you. You do not belong where you are merely tolerated. You do not belong where people are planning to leave you the moment you become inconvenient. And you definitely do not belong in rooms where your value must be argued for. I am pulling you out, not because you are weak, but because you are too important to me to be mistreated like this. I am removing you not as punishment, but as protection. Because what you do not see are the words being spoken in places you will never be invited to. You do not know how they plan to blame you when things fall apart. You do not see how they are preparing to use you as a scapegoat when their plans fail. But I see it. I see everything. They are preparing a future without Clear's throat you in it. But I am preparing a future for you. Not against you. A table set with honor. A place where your name is cherished, not erased. A home where your heart can breathe. A community where you are chosen, not merely tolerated. They want to get rid of you. That is their decision, but I will never walk away from you, even if everyone else does. Even if the people you trusted most slowly close their doors. Remove your name. Rewrite the story. I remain steady when others turn. I remain loyal when others fall short. I remain covered when the storms hit. And I remain your truth when all you hear are lies. Do not waste your energy trying to make them stay. If they could leave this easily, they were never fully with you. And what I have for you does not require them. You do not need their validation. You do not need their approval. You do not need their apologies to heal. What I have for you will be built on better ground, with better people, and with unshakable peace. So walk away, not in shame, but in strength. Stand tall, not in pride, but in purpose. Mourn what is lost, but do not let it stop your movement. You are still loved, you are still seen, you are still chosen, and most of all, you are still mine. Let them reject, let them gossip, let them pretend. But you will rise, you will be restored, and everything they tried to bury you with, I will use to resurrect you. I know you do not feel any love from others. You have searched every face of the crowd for a spark of warmth, a flicker of care, a single glance that says, "You matter to me," and found only a vacancy. The silence hangs heavier than words. The empty chairs at tables, the unanswered messages, the well-meaning smiles that evaporate the moment you turn toward them. You carry that ache deep in your bones, an ache that whispers you are unwanted, unworthy, and utterly alone. I see you. I feel the weight of every disappointed hope you have gathered like stones in your pockets. I remember the times you forced small talk when your heart cried out for something deeper. I know what it is to reach for someone's hand and clutch only air. I know what it is to stand in a room full of people and still feel invisible. And I want you to know that loneliness does not define you. When every promise of friendship felt like glass ready to shatter, I was there holding the unbroken pieces. When the laughter around you turned to whispers behind your back, I heard every word and my heart wept for yours. When the arms that once embraced you now closed themselves as if you brought a disease, I kept mine open. I kept them open through every rejection, through every slight, through every moment you believed you had nowhere else to turn. You have been taught to believe that love is earned by performance, by perfection, by fitting in. You have bent yourself into shapes that do not suit you, trying to match other people's expectations. You have hidden your quirks, your questions, your true thoughts, scared that if you revealed them, you would be cast aside. But that hiding only deepens the wound, because love given under the condition of conformity is not love. It is a transaction. And you were not made for transactions. You were made for a relationship. Some have come close, but only to take to feed on your kindness, your resources, your hope. They never stayed to build something real. They never looked you in the eye and said, "I see you." They saw what they could get. And once the well ran dry, they moved on. That pattern has left you wary. You are afraid to trust again. You are afraid to extend your hand because you have learned how quickly hands can retract. But what I offer is not conditional. It is not based on your performance, your popularity, or your past mistakes. It is not a fleeting emotion that rises and falls with your circumstances. My love is not an echo of what the world offers. It is the origin of love itself. It flows from a source so deep that no rejection can empty it. No betrayal can pollute it. No absence can block it. It is consistent, unwavering, relentless. You have tried to fill this void with business, with entertainment, with scrolling through faces of strangers who know nothing of your name. You have tried to numb the loneliness with late-night conversations that went nowhere, with quick romances that ended as they began. You have surrounded yourself with companions who do not know the melody of your heart. But true love does not come from the excitement of novelty. It comes from the depth of knowing and being known. I know you crave someone who says your name, really says it in a way that makes your spirit stir. I know you long for a hand that reaches into the darkness and brings light. I know you dream of a voice that speaks truth over your life, even when you believe the lies about your worth. That is the voice I speak into your silence. That is the touch I place on your scars. That is the love I pour into your emptiness. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more. There is nothing you can do to make me love you less. Every thought you have ever had, every fear, every regret, every longing, I already know them all, and I hold them in my hands with gentleness. I do not judge you for what you have believed or how you have tried to survive. I have walked the path of rejection more intimately than anyone. You saw me mocked, abandoned, accused, and left to die. Yet in that darkest moment, my love did not fade. It conquered even death itself. When you feel no one understands the loneliness that gnaws at your soul, remember that I was abandoned on the cross, forsaken so that you would never be. Every drop of sweat, every tear, every cry was poured out for you to bridge the gap between your brokenness and my healing embrace. I did not stay distant. I drew nearer than you could have imagined, so that you would know how close I am in your pain, in the hush of the night. When you lie awake and measure out the hours in tears, let my presence be the pillow under your head. Let my love be the blanket over your shoulders. Even if the world turns away, I will turn toward you. Even if the closest person in your life chooses silence, I will speak. Even if the crowds forget you, I will remember you. Engraving your name on palmed hands, declaring you precious and honored. You are not a mistake. You are not an afterthought. You are not a byproduct of circumstance or environment. You are the intentional work of a creator who breathed purpose into every fiber of your being. And that purpose cannot be thwarted by human neglect or cruelty. Your value is measured by my heart, not by the tally of your social calendar or the count of your followers. There will be days when you still ache for human affection. There will be seasons when the cold distances between you and those you longed for seem unbearable. During those times, call upon me. Draw on my strength when yours fails. Let my promises light the way through the darkest valleys. Lean into my truth when lies shout the loudest. And then when you have tasted the depth of my love, you will be equipped to love others more freely, not in a desperate pursuit of reciprocation, but as a reflection of the love you have received. You will learn that giving love does not guarantee it in return, but it does reveal the fullness of your own heart. You will learn to love without needing someone else's love as proof that you are worthy. So rise from the ashes of every relationship that left you hollow. Rise from every conversation that faded before it began. Rise from every place you felt invisible. Rise as one who knows the source of every breath. Rise as one who has been claimed by a love that transcends every human failure. You do not have to search any longer. You do not have to perform any longer.